this year the energy is extraordinary. India is leaping. It's a quantum leap.
Let's say we get investment, then what about trends?
My aspiration is to going for vacation, for work-life balance. The next generation, my children, they want to have more leisure time and they also want to consume experience.
Good afternoon, I'm here at World Hospitality Expo 2026 in Bangalore, and I'm here with Mr. Mohan Kumar PK, who's a Hospitality Consultancy founder and CEO. Hi Mohan, how are you doing this afternoon?
Very well, thank you.
Yes. And I know that the event just started, but how are you feeling the energy this year?
Well, let's see, this year the energy is extraordinary because basically, the India is leaping. It's a quantum leap. So you see that every year, it's all driven out of aspiration. And hospitality industry is very highly aspirational and also brings in lifestyle.
Correct.
So therefore, it is a very good OPM, as you say, for the younger generation to embrace the lifestyle business of hospitality. So in that sense, see, whatever you see in the stalls here are not necessarily meant for hotels. They are looking even for buying for their homes.
Of course, yes, I completely agree. So you just moderated a panel which we heard, which was brilliant panels. And if you rightly remember, someone in the panel mentioned that the Indian government is looking to grow hospitality till 2030. So what is the biggest challenge facing hospitality between 2026 and 2030?
In one word, capacity building.
Okay.
Yeah, because, unlike the other sectors like healthcare, education, IT sectors, there's a huge capacity building that's happening because government has played the role of facilitator.
Correct.
Now, hospitality business is an alien business fundamentally for India, in the way it is a modern European concept or an American concept. So, you cannot have hotel business without a building, without land. And that's a premium in a country like this because of the dense population, high density of population in the cities and all that. So, therefore, the biggest challenge is how do you create assets that can actually build up a capacity of 200,000 rooms? And we're looking at capital too. So if we look at per room, the cost of putting up this, it comes to a minimum about 1 crore. Whatever you can convert that to the US dollars. So it's per room. So that's a lot of money. 200,000 into 1 crore is a lot of money. So I think India will very soon open up FDI to come to India to actually own and operate hotels. Today you have only the Marriotts and the Hyatts and the Four Seasons, American and Canadian and European companies who are actually coming in for asset-light management space. But what India needs is investment.
So what trends will have the biggest impact on the industry? Let's say we get investment, then what about trends?
Yeah, so in terms of the trend, it's a very relative term, but in terms of, if you ask me in terms of positioning or the category of hotels that are going to come into India, then it is definitely going to be in the mid-market and smart hotels. So we are actually looking at, if you look at the entire consumer industry in developing nations like India, we all want to possess something, we all want to consume. However, we have limited purchasing power. Therefore, I would like to have a smart car, but from BMW. That's the thing. So, therefore, I want to have a nice small room, 180 square feet, 200 square feet.
As we discussed, that's already happening, right?
Exactly.
BMW, Mercedes have entered that segment to talk about. Hotels are doing that. You yourself are a part of that, which can be a very good example for the brands.
And these are brands which are very matured and experienced. They will not get into a product unless they've done research. So they obviously know that the Asian market is highly aspirational, but you have to view it from a very different perspective than the American or the European.
Yes, I think the automobile industry understood it first, so they have separate cars and separate products for our markets. I think now the hotels are following.
That's the trend that's going to happen in the hotel industry too. So apart from the mainstream hotels, India has millions of homes, beautiful homes. So the Airbnb and villas and all that is also going to be a huge business. So that's another big business that's coming up.
That's right. Lastly, what should hospitality leaders focus on right now?
Yeah, if you ask me what the hospitality leaders should focus on, it's an irony, but in a country of 1 billion people, getting talent is the biggest challenge for the hospitality industry. I'll tell you why. If you look at India as a whole, nearly 700 million people are not in the category of middle class.
Correct.
So middle class is the rest. 300, 400 million people who are either rich, exceptional rich, or the upper middle class people. They are the kind of guys who are actually using the airline, aviation sector, and luxury sector and all that. So these people is as big as the US in terms of population, 300 million people. So you really have a USA sitting inside India, right? Who are as affluent. For instance, I'm as affluent as an average American. I mean, not only that, I have a driver, I have all sorts of services that I can afford when I live. So therefore, my aspiration is to going for vacation, for instance, work-life balance. So because Indians really want to, the next generation, my children, they want to have more leisure time and they also want to consume experience. So and they have not seen this country. They have not seen it because there are no adequate lodging capacity for you to go to Himalayas or a Leh or a Kashmir or anything. So therefore, I think that is a trend.
The gap is wide.
The gap is wide. Traveling, holidaying, staycation, all that is actually the big trend.
Yes, of course, and I think you rightfully said this part of the country understands the work-life balance much more. Now the culture is coming in, so hopefully we see a lot more development in the future. Thank you so much, Mo. Thank you for the
My pleasure.